we are going back to revisit Iron Man, but not Iron Man 1 from 2008, was it?
Yes.
Okay, we're not going back there. We're going back to see Iron Man, no, not but Iron Man Armored Adventures. Now, did the animation of this show bother you the first time you saw it?
No. Looking at it, it looks pretty simple, but not too bad. Did you ever watch that weird Spider-Man TV show where it was like CGI?
Yes, I remember seeing commercials for it.
Yeah, and it had Neil Patrick Harris as the voice of Spider-Man.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what this reminded me of.
But wasn't that quality bad?
I didn't mind it. I just thought it looked weird.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of reminded me of that, but not as like an eyesore as that one could be at times.
No, go ahead and proceed with the Earth Mover trial run.
That's the one thing I always notice in this type of animation is that the faces don't do a good job of emoting.
Yeah, because I don't think they can because of the limited animation that they're using.
It feels very stiff.
Yeah.
I've got something to show you. At the testing grounds. Something big.
Big, huh? Well, in that case...
Howard!
It's okay, Trish. What can I do for you, Obadiah? It's okay, Trish. Put him through. I think I'm gonna have to let Obadiah go. He's become obsessed with weapons.
$1 million says this is about the Earth Movers again.
You're on.
I'm gonna head back and prep before we land.
Howard, I want to talk to you about the Earth Mover deal.
Hooray, I'm rich.
I'm giving you one last chance to approve this, Howard.
Well, I'm gonna have to refuse one last time then, Obadiah.
He was already backing up even before it exploded.
No, that's right. I want them brought up to the specs the military sent over. You have my authorization as...
So is his dad dead then?
Yeah.
What's going on, Obadiah? What are you doing with...
Tony, don't worry. Stark International is in good hands. Nothing...
His suit looks too big on him. You see all the arm room he has in the long sleeve?
It kind of seems like they wanted to do like a Lex Luthor type of deal with him.
Oh, very much so, yeah. But I think that character has always been bald. Because even Jeff Bridges, he was bald, right?
Yeah, he was one of them, yeah.
Wait, just to make sure, that was Jeff Bridges, right? Or was I wrong?
Yes, it was.
I want all of my research and my father's notes and...
Everything you and your father worked on is all company property. Stark International is a business, after all, not your personal playground.
Then the energy pulse gives the system...
That's why I always thought the show was weird. Because it kind of felt like this was just Spider-Man's origin story. Come on. Tech witch kid in high school being a superhero. Like this belongs to Spider-Man. This isn't Tony Stark. That's why I always thought the show was weird.
But to be
because
fair,
it kind of seems like he was so boring before, the Tony Stark one, where like he was losing popularity. They had essentially turned him into Spider-Man in the cartoon.
But to be fair, Spider-Man is I guess the story for him is Tony Stark just without the money and. Yeah, just without the money and not as smart. But then later on, he became as smart.
Uh-huh.
Your dad used to work there.
Oh, and here's Pepper.
What?
You're Tony Stark. I mean, Anthony Edward Stark. You worked there too, because you never went to school.
That's where I know that model from.
Wait, so you remember this model before?
I remember... Yeah, for some reason, I always just remember this image of this person. I always thought it belonged somewhere else.
After the plane crash. How do you survive a plane crash anyway?
It's just lucky, I guess. How do you know all this stuff?
My dad's on the FBI task force that's investigating Obadiah Stane after your dad's, accident. He had the most to gain from your dad's death.
That's zoom in.
My name's Pepper Potts, by the way.
All right, then.
I wonder how many of those Foley effects are just constant, are just the constant same ones over and over again. I was kind of hoping he was gonna crash around there for a second.
I like how quickly he's just Iron Man.
Hello? Can you hear me? Tony?
Brody, you have got to try this.
And I think in an episode he actually does try it.
We'll have to upgrade your system.
They're calling him Iron Man. No one seems to know who or what he is or where he went. He disappeared after the incident. It's all over the news.
It's a pretty boring name. I wonder who's the genius that came up with that. Well, it looks like he's made of iron, and we're assuming he's a man. Well, Iron Man. There you go. Print it.
The Iron Boy.
What he's wearing. Imagine the possibilities. A flying, weapons-capable suit of armor. It would revolutionize warfare and make us rich.
Oh wow! So he, so basically, Vincent D'Onofrio from Jurassic World. He works for Obadiah Stane of like, we need these raptors and we need these dinosaurs militarized.
Yep.
That character is so fucking stupid.
Then we get the armor and reverse engineer it.
Mr. Stain, is there a problem?
No, everything is under control. Huh?
What?
Oh my god.
I'm like, wait, what? Oh, the Mandarin, I forgot.
I thought he found Jesus or some shit like that.
He's just like, my lord, you were here.
Computer crashed, and he's trying to fix it remotely from over there. He must have missed class because he lost track of the time.
I feel like the Pepper would be like a model from like Mary Jane.
Especially with the hair.
Yeah.
Crazy. You must have just missed him. Oh, man, look at the time. I better get back to fixing this computer. Bye, Pepper.
Oh, there you go. There goes Jesus.
So naturally, with just one ring, which turns him into the Mandarin, he could teleport that fast.
Yep.
Take it. Just take it and go.
So instead of the Infinity Stones, it's like the Infinity Rings then?
No, that's just the thing that's always been a Mandarin thing. In a way, the 10 rings are what gives him power, and he uses magic to go against Tony Stark's science.
Okay.
Here we go.